Hey there, welcome back, guys. We're live, but before we go live, I guess we should just turn the lights on. No need to check and see if we are live because we managed to fix the audio thanks to Prism Live Studio, and hopefully the folks at Splitcam will update their application because that is a really amazing application if you can get it working. And as you can see, even the folks that made it can't get it to work, but when it does, it's going to be phenomenal because you'll be able to shoot in 4K or ultra 4K too for free. That's why I like it. But as you saw, it wasn't really good for the channel because it didn't really work, and neither was Prism Live at the time. It still is, it's still good. I reached out to the folks at Prism Live, and I'll share with you what they had said. Unfortunately, you cannot stream in 4K, which is a bummer. But I'm pretty sure down the line they like to apparently the folks are using Prism Live on their mobile application, so they said that they need to prioritize the user experience on the run or on the fly, which is a little bit of a bummer. So that means there are more people using the mobile device than the which makes me wonder. I wonder if it's a paid application. Hold on, let's have a look. I know here it's free, right? But I wonder if in the App Store it is not. We're going to do your questions and answers here. Prism Live. Yeah. In-app purchases. Okay. So they're probably, so I was wondering how they do that. Make them, and whereas with Splitcam, which I'll show you, I'm going to make myself smaller in the window down there. Let's see. Me small. Oh, me big, me small. All right, knowing that, moving forward, I'm gonna take the little me. I always wondered how I look so small on the internet. And then we can shrink this window. Actually, you know what? Just to maintain the stream, what we can do is put this. Select the stream, of course. Oh, and the one thing I forgot to do, which is really important, is pop out the chat window so that when we have comments and questions, we'll be able to answer them. Interesting. In the chat box, but as you can see on the bottom, it doesn't say pop out. Interesting. We could probably pull it out, maybe. Yeah, put it right there. See? Pull it out. I pulled it out in the wrong spot. Maybe I just want it to float. See? And then this way I can put this here and then go to our live Q&A session right there. And now we have our comments. So here's what the folks at Prism Live said. I'll just move that there. They said, hi, this is Prism Live Studios. Thank you for using our app and getting in touch with us. Unfortunately, Prism does not support the feature you've mentioned, which I was hoping that they would offer 4K. And what did I ask? I'll show you what I asked. Oh, wow, it's weird. Usually there's a thread in your email. But anyway, that's what I had asked them. What they said, we will discuss your inquiry carefully and refer to it again for future updates. At present, features the most demand are given priority in their introduction to our Prism app. See that? So we ask for your patience and understanding, even if your suggestions don't seem to be immediately received. So it's a little bit of a bummer. So I could see why they're giving priority to the app, because I remember when I used to make apps for the App Store, you had to keep it up to date. It was like a cat and mouse game. If you weren't up to date, you get blacklisted. Apple has like these really strict policies, and when just as soon as you push it to the App Store, you gotta you're working on the next update. Like, we're done, we can rest. And then you're like, look at this cool app, look what it can do. And then you're like, oh, that's so nice. But nobody's doing that anymore. So you're like always, on to the next. It's just build. But I could see it's paying for itself because people are buying it and doing their live streams, I guess, with this or some other devices, pushing it to their wherever. So it's a little bit of a bummer, but Split Cam, right? Don't worry, we're gonna get to your questions. Split Cam is free. And here are the features. Here's what you get if you can get it to work. Maybe Windows version's a little bit different. You can stream up to 30 different places at the same time. You can stream to Twitch, you can stream to Facebook, you can stream to Instagram, you can stream to Rumble. Well, as you saw, you can stream, but it doesn't really work. They offer a lot. It's like they talk a big game, but as you saw, you have audio mixing, and then you have your what's the main seller on this is that the video record, everything's in 4K. You're pushing freaking 4K for free, but it's a little bit of a bummer, so it is what it is. Multi streaming, see. And what the best part about it is that if you watch the live streams when it was working, it wasn't eating up your GPU processor. You have virtual cams. You can have, if you have a virtual webcam, audio mixers, which I never use. I didn't take advantage of that. And then image support, which Prism Live actually does. So they're not selling anything. Stream settings. See. Surprised they don't say it on here, like what they're offering, just in in the featured sentence, because that would be the biggest help. So downloads, home, Split Cam, broadcast. See, I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with this format, and you have customizable. You can customize it, which is just great. Maybe I don't know why. I really don't know why they don't offer it. Why they don't fix it. Then there's other apps, live stream, help section. Yeah, bummer. All right. And then as you can see, they do a lot of boasting of Windows 10 requirements, Microsoft certified partner. So that could be they don't support the Mac. But there was a recent update to the Mac, so I'm not sure. I don't know if I can find it. Find 4K. Oh, yeah, there you go. Here go the resolutions. HD video broadcast and many video resolution supports. You have they're all right there. Wow, let's see, there goes 4K. Amazing. Simply amazing. But, it looks amazing. Let's go back, but they're working on fixing it. Let's see what they said. I want to see what they said. Skype. Jack. He says, thank you. I will send you new version when it be ready. All right. So I'm going to get the new version soon, I hope. I don't know. Thanks, Jack. If you're watching, I want to use your app. All right. So let's go back into YouTube and go to the Q&A. You didn't expect this. Nintendo just commented on Switch 2. Reveals. Oh, I can't wait to get that. I sold some stuff so I can get the new Nintendo Switch. I'll give the other ones to my, well, it'll be for my kids, but I can't wait to try it. Really cool. Apparently, they say the games are supposed to be transferable or grandfathered in. So if you have older games, they'll still work and convert to work on the new Nintendo Switch, which is supposed to be said to be 3D or something like that. I don't know. I don't like speculation videos because I'll believe it when I see it, because I'd hate to imagine having to buy your games all over again. It's a disaster. All right, knowing that, moving forward, I found this really cool game though called Inside. All right, so here go our comments. Commented. Thanks for sharing. Great tutorial. You're welcome. We not always everything's so beautiful with our videos. We get the good, the bad, the ugly. Next one. Sir, can you help me why my Neo doesn't arming when it's in manual mode? When I push start stop button twice or use remote gimbal arming position, nothing happened. So I have to switch to hold on. I have to switch to NS mode first, then arming and take off. After that, it able to switch to manual mode. I use RC. You might have the same problem I had, which was hold on a second. Where are we? 9 minutes in. when I updated the Neo, it deleted all my settings, literally, except for the PID rates, which was kind of interesting. Let me just go here. We'll do 8 minutes in for you. 8 minutes in. And I'll go here. Hopefully it's audio. Wow, it works. We got audio. All right, so I'll go here. Remember, we're just telling them where to go. Whoops, I think I just saw. Hold on one second. I saw Mark. Hold on 1 second. See, it's the chat window should be here, but it's not there. Give me a second. Oh, here we go. Reply. 9. Let's do 8. 8 minutes into video is your possible solution. So that happened to me. You saw I was trying to put it in manual, do the kill switch. After the update, it deleted everything. It was like starting over again, which was okay. But if you didn't know, you won't know. So I would recommend probably after any update with DJI or anything, check your settings, because my kill switch wasn't there, my settings weren't there, and so I sounds like he had to just go up in the air and then put it into manual, which was what I was doing, putting it up in the air. The drone drifted away, which was really wild. Ken, one of our viewers, subscribers, met up with me. We were at the park, and we were he brought his drone. I was flying my drone. We let the Neo go up. We took turns. He liked to wait and watch, which is kind of cool. And then the Neo just started flying in its own direction. I was like, oh shit. And I tried the kill switch then, which were programmed. That didn't work. And I think it did work. It did work then, because the drone just dropped to the ground. And he's like, what happened? I was like, I don't know. It just, and the same thing happened to him. He texted me, and I think he called me, and he's like, hey, my drone, it just went flying down the street. It kept flying down, I guess, towards wherever, which is really weird. So DJI, if you're watching, the Neo is flying away on its own. Or sometimes I could understand, like with this drone that you build, there's a code that you put into which I should put into here, because I haven't done that yet. Oh, hold on 1 second. Let me go to my notes. Not my show notes, but just my notes here in and then type in crash. Oops. Which I should do to this one. 1 moment, please. Please stand by. Your call is important to us. PID rates. One moment, please. Ah, there we go. Found it. So, which I should put in here. If you don't put the crash code in here, if you saw my videos when I built the Pavo Pico, when it did that, it would bounce and go crash and do like the Vada did in the video. Same exact thing. It brought back memories. But if you flash it, right, and you put this code in there, which is set crash recovery on, and then save it, when the drone crashes down, it's just gonna continue to hover. Apparently the Neo doesn't have a set crash recovery code, and the only way I know that is because I've experienced it before. A little bit of a bummer, but wait, before we begin, let me go. I think I'll just bring the other chat window out, because as you see, it just doesn't keep it open. 1 second. Go here. Doesn't have a set. There we go, Mark. Yes, I will still be live. I'm just gonna go here. Pop out chat. See, there we are. And now we're in the main window. So yeah, it's a bummer. So why it does that, I do not know, but I do know that how to fix it on the regular drone that you build, your custom drone. All right, hold on. Yes, we will be here. We will be here. Great. Oh, great. Oh, move that there. Great to see you again, Marky. B-Y-A. Marky Bay. All right, cool. Yeah, so that's a bummer. So that's the only thing I could say. I would recommend for you, go into the settings, do your settings, and make sure your settings are what they should be. And remember, this is a live show. We do everything live, so we're going to answer his question and show him what to do, okay? So when it's your turn, you will be next to... hold on a second. Let me just go to the channel so we don't have any distractions. There we are. 1 second. Oh, wow, interesting. All right, so hold on. Let me get my goggles so that we can show Mark what to do. It's a little bit of a bummer, but we'll get you. We'll help you, Mark. We'll help you. So, if your drone is like freaking out and not behaving the way it should, I would recommend just plugging it in. Take it, plug it in, okay? And then open up the DJI Assistant for Consumer Drones, right? Hopefully it'll load. When it loads up on your computer, whatever you have, that once it recognizes it, open up this application. Sometimes you have to click open, it doesn't open. And then, okay, move this over a bit. Come on, you got this. When it does open, when it works, it works. When it doesn't work, oh, that's right. Now it should work though. You're killing me. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna shrink these, shrink this. Mark, hey, what's up, Market Bay? Hold on. We'll do this like that. Put that there. Move this here. Shrink this. I wonder if it lets me shrink it some more. Oh, nice. There we go. So we can fit all the stuff. Wow, that crazy negative yeah, I know, right? With your Neo, it said, oh, I didn't see that or something. Yeah, I panicked. I was like, oh, shit. And it was just flying away. If Kent's here, he'll share his experience too. Yeah, no, good to see you though. Nice to have you back. It really scared me because nothing was working. And even if it did work, and it went back into, if you saw in the goggles, it did work when I put it back into normal mode, right? If you like scrub through it frame by frame, you'll see normal mode's there, but the drone was just doing like that on its own, which was really, that's a freaky part, because if the drone's in a flip or something, or you panic, as soon as you hit the end mode button that gets it out of manual mode, it's supposed to self-correct. It's supposed to go, you'll see the drone do that, flip back out. It didn't do that. It was like, I can't. I was like, holy shit. All right, so here we go. All right, so they'll go there. Once internal storage shows up, you then launch but the DJI Assistant for Consumer Drones should have opened already. Hold on. And it did. It's right there. Okay, I believe, if I'm correct, you have to turn it on, which is fine. So you get a battery. And then turn it on. This is just a faster way to do it. And then what I recommend you do is, once it starts up, this thing should disappear. Let me just go here and then cancel there. See? Voila. And then you click on DJI Neo. And then wait for it. So I'm current. You could just press refresh. Refresh the firmware and let it do its thing. Once after you refresh the firmware, right? It does all the magic that it's supposed to do. Unplug it, okay, and then go back into your goggles, right? I'm going to turn this on. Oh man, I was thinking, because you guys have seen the live stream before, whenever you trying to see what ports I have left. Yeah, I gotta plug this out. Whenever I plug in the phone to push what's here, because remember, wireless, we can only do one at a time, requires a reboot. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully we'll be able to stream along. All right, hold on. But let me activate the wireless here. And then, remember, after your update, highly recommended, because none of your settings will be there, including your kill switch. Okay, let's see. Click OK. And then now go here. All right. I love these goggles. They're just phenomenal. When they work, they work. And then, you know, what it's like when they don't, they don't. All right, DJI Fly. Hopefully this will... Nice. Almost in the perfect world. Yes. Almost. Please stand by. Your call is important to us. For quality and training purposes, your call might be monitored or recorded. Bummer, not this one though. Hold on one second. Let me just click join anyway and see what it does. I want to. If Reflector works, that's great. Otherwise, we'll just have to reboot the phone. Alright, Reflector. And then that's still connecting. Reflector launched. Yep. Nice. Well, sort of. Got it. Skip. Okay. So now I'm just going to quit the app here, and hopefully when I hit Reflector, remember this is a live Q&A. We're answering a question that needs answering. And as you saw, if you've seen before, this means I got to reboot the phone, unfortunately. Unless, no, I can't. It just doesn't work that way. So, and you'd have to do this too anyway if you wanted to give your goggle to someone and then you be the co-pilot and navigate them to wherever. If your wireless connection isn't connecting, you're gonna have to reboot your phone. So it's the same experience I'm having now to push it here is the same experience you'll have when you do it vice versa, because it's just and you want to be able to see, oh wow, it's not much, holy shit, forget much, that's awesome, that's my first ever, oh my god, that is so cool, £5. I mean, even if it was £1, you know, because remember the pound, it goes further than the dollar. Oh my god, thanks so much, this is amazing, my first super, holy shit, thanks Mark Bay, one of our viewers / subscribers in London, abroad. Imagine that, we made it all the way overseas. Amazing. And I have such good memories of London, and even better memories now, because it's just, you know, oh yeah, are you shitting me, holy crap, oh my god, it's all that convert. Yeah, so it was £5 for you but $8 for me. I remember when I was in London, what did I buy? I bought a jacket, right? And I didn't do the conversion rate thingy, but what I had done was I said, oh, I'll just, you know, I'll just buy it now and then pay it. One second, I think I quit the wrong one. And then pay it when I get back. I was like, I'll just put it on my credit card. And then, because when I called the bank, they were like, oh yeah, you know, it automatically converts, does the currency exchange for you, and when you go back home, you just pay the bill. I'm like, oh wow, that's so cool, I could do that, just pay. And then when I got back, I was like, holy shit, because every time I bought something, oh, it's just £2, that's easy, I can afford £2. Oh, it's just £5, oh, I can afford £5. And then like when you do the conversion, £5 is actually $8, which is a lot. I'm like, oh shit. So imagine doing that, you know, when you go like if we shop for clothes, you go clothing shopping, etc. Hold on, let me bring the chat back out again. Because every time I bought something, I was like, holy crap. And then I was like, man. And then, but no, I have good memories of London. It was great. It would and now, you know, I don't go to London anymore because, but what we try to do is we go to Montreal, because Montreal is a little bit like London. So you get to go to Europe, without leaving the continent, which is really cool. I like that. But thank you, Market Bay. This is just amazing. And you know, well, whatever we will actually send you one of the how to by Lou plaques for free. One of these, okay? They're laser engraved, which is really cool. I'm thinking of making a different one though. I'll send you this one. But I want to see what happens if I put a if it'll laser engrave a what is it called, QR code, because this way someone can take it and like zap it. Maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna try. I'll experiment with it. We can actually do that. Maybe we'll do that on a live stream and see how it goes. But the laser engrave does take all night. All right, so let's get back to the show. We are here. Thank you again, Market Bay. And like you said, it's not much, but a little goes a long way, because we always try to use the ad revenue from the channel to create new videos, whether it be soldering videos, whether it be you know, this, or ideas like, you know, an idea that you shared for a new video, which as you can see is getting a lot of traction. And that was not my idea. That was actually Market Bay's idea, not the soldering glasses, but this one, the DJI, we'll share with you here. Where is it? Oh, Chrome. Don't worry, we didn't forget about your question. Remember, it's a live show. Hold on 1 minute. Let's go to, what was it, YouTube? This one. Let's see your channel. It's getting a lot of traction. Almost 1,000 views. How to fly DJI Neo low and slow, and that's what Mark wanted to do. I was like, that's a great idea for a video. And look at that already. That means that many people out there want to learn how to do that, which is just phenomenal. So thank you, Mark, for that, because we're actually helping other folks, you know, hone the skill to fly low and slow. And I myself want to do that too, eventually one day. With this drone, right? And with this one's a little bit trickier, because you're not going to be able to set the camera angle, so it's all about the PID rates, and we just need to find someone to share those rates so that we can go low and slow with that one. But I think I know the guy who might be able to share that with us. I think his name is Chase Momo. Maybe, we'll see. I'll reach out to him. But he's at the point where he's in his beginner phase, so he might answer questions like that. There was FPV Vegan. He said that his rates are in his Instagram, but I checked his Instagram and there are no rates in there, so I want to reach out to him again. So we have two possibilities from two people. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about this. So now let's see reflector, and then push here, because we got someone waiting on that question. Nice, there we go. And then on 3, 2, there we are. And there's the phone. All right, so now, and then you shrink this here. Shrink that so we can see here. And then go, now I launched the DJI Fly app. Remember, this is connected to the computer, and then that's pushing wirelessly to there. And then we pray. Bummer. You should see the goggles there, but we don't see it. You don't want to see the drone. Hold on. Oh, I see. Okay. At reboot, it just didn't do what it was supposed to here on this end. So this is like if you want to show your mom, your friends, your cousins, like, look at me fly. They put the goggles on, and then you watch here. You're like, no, go left. No, go right. And I tell my kids, oh, no, you're going to crash into the water. They're like, what? Oh, I didn't see. Sorry, Daddy. And then I'm like, don't. We're gonna crash. We're gonna die. Switch failed. Hold on. That's okay as long as it connected, but we want to see it there. Hold on. So we'll launch the DJI Fly app again. And then now shut it off. And then turn it on again. We're gonna need the remote controller too anyway. And then hopefully, but I don't know why the goggles aren't. Oh, there we go. See, so in order for the goggles to appear, you need to have everything on. But in order for this to appear, remember, after you reflash, after you do the update, check your stuff, because as you saw in my video, None of my settings worked. And then they will work afterwards, after you put them back in. But for you, for your manual mode experience, and then, oh wow, that's weird. It should have connected. See, the goggles were there. Shit. Oh, I hate when this happens. Because you don't have a lot of time. This drone behaves a little bit like the other drone where, hold on a second. Where if it overheats, it will, but it's just going to shut off. It's so weird. I have a blank screen. Like, it's just dark. Let's shut this off. I see nothing but darkness. Okay. Hopefully on the next reboot. Sometimes that happens. You know, DJI stuff is kind of like the BMW or like the whatever that best thing is out there. When it works, and then when it doesn't work, this is what you experience. And this is all in real time. I feel bad for the guys that, you know, have the videos that you watch and things happen in less than 5 minutes. Because unless DJI, like, they're like, oh, let's go into Lewis. Yeah, let's send him this one with firmware 5.6.8. You're like, what? So I get blacklisted. All right, let's see. Nothing. That's so weird. Oh, there we go. No. Wow, that's so scary. I can't show you what I see because I don't see anything. Alright, so let me quit this. Wow. Let's see. Okay, quick. See? Nothing. And I got nothing but darkness. Now nothing's working. And I get it like a beep. I hope they're not fried. But why would they be fried? Now they're just doing beep, beep, beep. Wow, you get to see in real time goggles going bonkers. Let's shut it off. They are like the fans going on override. Welcome back to Everything That Glitches. I believe, yeah, I still have a year on these, or maybe a couple of months. We'll have to check to see how much time is left on the Care Refresh on this one. That's a bummer, because I was just using these yesterday and I just packed up my bag. I was like, I'll see you all next time. Yeah, it may not be a next time. The goggles are on, but there's nothing happening inside. Now they're turning on. Now the fan's going. Now I got a beep beep. That is so freaky. Now I got nothing but darkness. Let's quit the DJI Fly app, because it might still be looking for it. Oh, we got no more questions. I love your style and the type of person you are. Thanks. I love your... Thanks. This is so great to hear. It's going up in views. It is, right? It was 768 views an hour ago. Now it's 800. It's getting very popular. Oh my god. Yeah, thank you. And I would have never made that video if, you know, you didn't come up with the idea. That's just so awesome. That's just like, you know, it helps with the channel, you know, to just help it grow and let people know what's out there. Because not my style is not for everyone, you know, but it's for you and it's for everyone else out there too. And, you know, like you just find your style and what works for you, and then you find people that gravitate towards you. That kind of rhymes, right? What other DJI drones you got? I got a Avata 2, Neo Mini 3 Pro. I had the Mini, but I sold it, and this is the other one I have. I'll show you. But we have to fix these goggles though. So I have the Avata 2. I had the Avata 1, but I did the motor upgrade on that. I sold that one too. So what I like to do on the channel is I'll sell stuff and then buy something new. Sell stuff, then buy something new. Sell because if you have more than one drone, like more than with these FPV drones, you usually fly all of them. But when you have the big drones and stuff like that, you don't really fly them a lot, and a lot of times, as you see, they wind up on the wall of fame. Like that's a great drone right there, but I don't fly it that much. I like this one, I like that one. So a lot of times, so I might sell that one and buy and use it to get the newer Avata when it comes out, and someone will buy that. I had a drone in the box for over a year, and I never flew it, and I sold it. I was like, oh, I never had time for it, and I wasn't crazy about it. Try goggles with Avata 2. Yeah, let me see that. Definitely. I'll do that first. And then I have this one. This one is the big one. The Mavic 3. I put prop cards on it because I'm always flying it through town and through people, and not through like not over people, but in areas that are populated. That one I love. But yeah, let's try Mark's idea because this sucks because that wasn't supposed to happen. Like maybe it's a goggles thing. Maybe my goggles are on the fritz and but yeah, that wouldn't. Yeah, I guess it would, right? I don't know. Let's see. Hold on. We'll leave that there. And then switch. Oh, I can't switch it because, well, actually, maybe shut this off. Right? And if the goggles are on, it might find the Avata too. So that's off. This is on. Hopefully, when it turns on. Oh, yeah, that's right, because it shouldn't matter because I could still show them how to fix the PID rates if this one connects. Good idea. All right. Ah, and it is. Oh wow. No. No, because yeah, it is. Oh my God. It's the Neo. Interesting. All right, so that was a good idea, Mark. So it looks like maybe we'll refresh the Neo firmware. Let's see. Let me just switch here. So I could take these off. I'm going to switch it to Avata 2. Switch. It's switching. It should switch. Everything should bind. Did it bound? Really cool. Gotta love it. Alright, and then now if we go to DJI Fly app, it should work. We should see the goggles. Oh, except we need to activate the wireless here. There. So I think I may have to cash in on that Care Refresh. I'll have to because I think someone else said that their gimbal doesn't do that when it throws it into 40 Wi-Fi device. Oh, there we go. There go the goggles. Great, awesome, great. Good idea. Mark's like all these amazing ideas because maybe he's been down this road before. I don't know, but it's working. Just give me a second and then I'll push to here. Oh, actually, I shouldn't have to wait because it's there we go. And if we click go fly, voila, look at that. Awesome. Thank you, Mark. Let's see. So we'll put this here. I was wondering why it was so blurry. And we'll put this here. All right, so this is what you want to do. It looks like the Neo, is just going bonkers. So you're going to go here. You're going to go into your settings, and then you're going to go into control, and then you're going to go into remote control, right? Because we're using this one. And then you're going to see down here. See, if you watch the video, mine was in sport mode. Why? I don't know, because last time I had it in sport mode was maybe like a year ago. I never put it back in sport mode after I learned to fly manual mode. So I assumed everything was there. So what you want to do is, as you see, what I had to do was stop motors is C2, which is this key right here. This one. See? For start stop when you're in manual mode. So now when I do that, it'll do, you know, because if you're like me, or maybe you're not, I can adjust my gimbal like that, and I like to do it manually anyway. And even when it comes to I've never reset the gimbal by, you know, a touch of a button, but it's there, so obviously they thought of people that like that feature. So anyway, knowing that, moving forward, as you can see, and in case you can't see, it's right here. Let's see, where's my cursor? Always like to use the pointer, because whenever I say, oh, it's right there, you're like, where? There, don't you see it? It's right there. So you see, I'll follow this thing. So C2, start stop motors, and by, oh, I can't use the mouse there. By default, you might have something else. So you see when you press it. So I have that. And that should do the trick for you. But this is on the Avata. As you saw, the Neo just crashed everything. So there could be a glitch with the Neo. I don't know. But look, let's just try here. We'll move the keyboard. We'll put the Neo. Neo had its moment in time. I want to get that up and running, because it is a good drone to learn manual mode. Don't get me wrong. Like when it works, but you know, I haven't had the best of. This was my second time it did that without me doing anything with the controllers. Well, the one time it was in the air. The other time when I was with Ken, and it just went up and it started flying the other way. All right, so let's go back. But it should work. Like, you know, you see. The only issue I see here is, let's see, put it in M mode. See? And so down, as you saw, will launch your motors. The only thing is that shit's gonna go flying everywhere, which is okay. Remember, we make these videos so that you don't have to. All right, so here it is. Watch. I'm gonna press down and the motor should, but don't do this at home, because before I begin, it's not like the Avata 1. You really have to hold your hands in a certain spot, and you don't want to nick them. I've done this many times, especially with the Avata. And you could also launch it this way if you're in a grassy field. Anyway, knowing that and moving forward, pretend there's grass and I gotta launch it by hand. Remember the movie? These mashed potatoes are so good. He's like, I made them all by hand. All right, so there we go. So now I'm gonna press this. Oh, nice. Look at that. Kind of neat. And just watch your fingers. Whoa. Holy crap. You saw that? Hold on. See? Whoops. Yeah, about that. So just make sure stuff isn't around everywhere. And as you can see, that was my kill switch. Except, hold on. One moment, please. Please stand by. Thankfully, I just got these glasses. And I paid for the, what did I pay for? The 1 year scratch protection. Thankfully, it felt like in a good way, not a bad way. Yep, no scratch. I think. Let's use this. Oops. Yeah, so just make sure when you launch those propellers, nothing will go flying. Other than the drone, but you can launch it that way too, if that makes any sense. Yep, no scratch there. And then, so on that note, so that you do that, but we're gonna have to come back to you on this, and we're gonna answer some more questions, but I want to update the Neo. Looks like the Neo just has to be reflashed, which it's a little bit of a bummer. So we're going to shut this off. Yeah, so after what we just saw happen with the Neo, I do not recommend flying it without reflashing it again. All right, so knowing that and moving forward, let's stop reflector. If we stop reflector from here, you can relaunch it again without having to reboot your phone. All right, so there's that. And so we have the goggles. So we're going to reflash this and then go to some more comments and questions. A little bit of a bummer, but a great idea. All right, so let's, oh, and then again, if we reflash it, we still have to check the settings. All right, and see that they're there. So we got that. Now we're going to launch DJ. Oh, you got to turn the drone on, of course. And then once it turns on, you'll see as soon as the camera loads, then you know it's safe to launch DJI Assistant for consumer drones. And then it'll just work its magic. And while it's doing its magic, whatever it's doing behind the scenes, hopefully. And you can also downgrade. So let's say you're having an experience like this that was never happening until you update it, just go back. But in my case, I can't go back because when you have your Part 107, you have to stay current with the firmware on your drone. So a little bit of a bummer, but you know, in case someone from the FAA shows up on one of my flights. But the odds of that happening are 1 in a million. Can you imagine that, being in the middle of the desert and be like, hello, guy showing up in his backpack, trekking through with his Sherpa. Yeah, we're from the FAA, and we just wanted to stop by and make sure you're, you know, which COB rules you're following, and if you've got your Part 107 and trust certificate. I'd be like, what? You came all the way here? But my concern isn't really that. My main concern would be like, that the odds of them showing up are like 1 in a million. My main concern is someone calling and then the police showing up, and then the police asking if I have a trust certificate, which I do, but I always call dispatch anyway. There's a video I have and a link. You could just search up "not my town." If I go fly someplace that's not my town, I always call dispatch to make sure that the town doesn't have an ordinance, so that if they do come, they know it's me, and then I don't worry. So when Karen shows up, that happened to me one time. She's like, are you supposed to be doing that? Anyway, so let that, oh wow, the update's really fast. You might be able to, so yeah, if your drone is doing what it's done, reflash it again, because it sounds like he already flashed it, right? Because if we go to his question, looks like the drone rebooted, because his experience sounds just like mine. The Neo's not arming, which it wasn't, and then some other stuff because we didn't have the arm switch set, and it only does it when he's in the air, just like me. So yeah, let's see. It looks like a reboot. Looks like we'll still be able to finish your question once. I see update complete. Perfect. So I'm gonna go here. Watch my glasses. Where should I put them? So yeah, so if you have glasses, keep them in a safe place. And then now I'm going to switch to the, actually I'll show you how too. Most people know how, but for the AFIX, Mark, he might remember to check chat. Yes, he sometimes, yeah, I know, sometimes I forget the chats. AFIX is right. When I was working on it was an hour into my stream and I didn't check. But I'm making it a habit now. Like for now on, the chat will be in the window. I have like a little checklist thing to make sure, you know, that things are up and running before we go, and that the chat, because a lot of times I just go live and assume that, you know, people were just watching, you know, like I didn't realize it was like such an engagement thing. And AFIX has been with us since the beginning. AFIX is the one that actually turned us on to 3D printing, and I didn't, you know anything about it back in the day, and here we are. We print stuff too. Anyway, let's let me just get this. Please read comments. Yes, I will. Yeah, I'm legal to fly 249 here in the UK and can fly almost anywhere, but someone calls the police, they try to get you for it, and you have to explain and show. Wow, I've never had to show paperwork. And you know why I never had to show paperwork? I'll show you why. And you should watch this video. I don't know what it's like though in London, you know, if you have to do this or not. But here, let's see. New, go to YouTube. I just like to leave the main YouTube window open, and your channel. Look for a video and call it "Not My Town," and it's about I think it's 3 or 4 live recordings. With the dispatch and the police department, and some of them are funny because one woman's like, you can't be doing that, or one woman was like, where are you flying from? I'm like, no, just my drone, my mini pocket flying camera machine. And then she's like, oh, one moment please, let me check. So that one's funny because and another one, a town made me get a permit. The town made me get a permit, a different town. Hold on, let me just...
It's the Hostinger Black Friday sale. Managed WordPress hosting.
I'll just mute that. Yeah, the town made me get a permit, and another town, you're not supposed to get a permit, and I had this attorney, his name is Ryan. You see him on a lot of the forums, Ryan LaCourte. He's an advocate for drone folks, and he's like, oh, they shouldn't be doing that. And he called the town, and tell them that it was illegal what they were doing to make me get a permit, but they didn't care. They still made me get it because the problem is when you, and Ryan, like, he's involved with Congress and trying to fight for the advocacy for people that fly the drones, and you have someone with big kahunas making a phone call like that. They weren't fazed by it. They didn't care about what the law said. Basically, because when you own the town, you run the town, and it's a bit of a disappointment. So, but that being said, when I call a place and they're like, no, you shouldn't be flying, or no, even if the law says you can because you got your Part 107, I find someplace else to fly, because my experience was when you own the town, you run the town, and even if you don't need a permit and they make you get one, which is free, it's a free process, you just fill out some forms, there's no arguing with them. So when I call and they say there's no ordinance and yeah, you're good to go, I record those calls so that if something does happen, you said I could go, I called, I spoke to Sergeant so-and-so, and so that's like my drone flying experience anywhere I go, everywhere I go outside of my town, because my town doesn't have an ordinance, but the one that made me get a permit. But here, I'll leave a link to this one in case anybody wants to watch this one. It's called Not My Town. It's funny. You get to hear them. Where are you flying from? But yeah, I'm just flying into your town, and I just wondering if I could just land on Main Street. Well, literally, she thought I was flying into town, or just like I would need permission. I was just calling to get the okay. Just gonna land my helicopter. Yeah, so that's like really funny. Anyway, so that's that one. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, I had a lady with a dog. That's the way. Or some Karen comes over while you've got goggles on. Yeah, and you're meant to be flying. Yeah, that, I hate that. That's happened to me before, and you want to you lose focus. And when you're doing FPV, it's not like you let that shit hover. Especially if you're flying this thing. A drone that you build is not going to hover. And when they're being annoying, nah, it's no fun. And I have no trouble de-escalating. My problem is like staying focused with the drone, especially with that one. With the Avata, you could be like, pause it. But then when you pause your Avata and it's hovering, the lady starts chatting away, and then it's hard to like be like, look, I can't talk right now. Can you just excuse me? And she'd be like, you're not listening to me. I'm going to report you. So yeah, even if you can de-escalate, a lot of times, this is what I do. I'd be like, you want to see? Come, check it out. And I let them see. And then that just turns things around. It like warms things up. And they're like, oh my God, that's so cool. Because they automatically assume that you're some sort of deviant when they think you're spying on them. They think you want to see them naked in their yard or something. But once they see, like, oh my God, that's so cool. Like, it's like the circles in the corn, that things were just meant to be enjoyed from above. And then that whole deviant thing leaves their mind, and they're like, oh my God, I want one. But until they actually see what's inside, but then you have the ones that don't care what's inside. They're like, they just go Rain Man on you, and like, nope, I'm calling. You're gonna get in trouble. You're gonna get in so much trouble. You wait and see. I'm like, really? For me, I don't care when they say that, because I already called dispatch beforehand, so they know it's me. So that when they show up, they just gotta show up and shut this lady up. Or men. I've gotten men too. Men, they're more like, you're a guy. You're like, can I try? Like your toys. Boys and their toys. I was flying the Avata too, and someone came over asking what drone it was and how much. Yeah, I got that too one time while I was doing. Oh no, yeah, while doing manual. That's hard because there's no. Yeah, you can't pause it. Well, you could, there's like pause. Well, if you do pause it, you got to make sure you hit the right button, right? Especially if you got that kill switch. You'd be like, 1 moment, please. And they'd be like, oh shit. And then the drone just falls from the sky. So yeah, on that note, make sure you hit that. For me, I have my pause button there. But if you watch my videos, you see I always have my finger on the panic button, and never am I anywhere near the kill switch. My hand's always here. So if I have to, like in that video where I had to kill the kill switch, I had to actually put my finger on it. So I always fly like this. So one hand here, like that. And then so if I need to get to the kill switch, I have to take my hand off there. Whereas my hand is always here. So when I'm flying here, I always have one finger on the kill switch, like that. Oh, well, you can't see, so it's too small. Hold on, me big. So I fly like that with this hand here, and it's far away from the kill switch. So if I need to get the kill switch, I have to do like that. So this hand, and then for this one, I'm always flying like this, but with one finger on the panic button, which will kick it out. See, I can press it at any time. So that's how so I'll never accidentally do the kill switch, but it's hard though because you panic. Like a bat out of hell. That scared me, man. That was like, I was afraid because, I didn't know which way the drone was gonna go. Hold on one second. Why is it doing? Oh, there we go. And because I had goggles on, I couldn't see what direction I was standing. Yeah, I know. I like to sit though. I was talking to the guy and he was behind me, and I thought he would. Yeah, I know, it's hard to tell, right? Well, you have good hearing though. Me, I wouldn't be able to. I don't. My hearing's not that great. Standing while I was behind me. Sometimes in manual panic button don't work with Neo. Yeah, tell me about it. Like, it likes to flip. Oh, so you too. Oh my god. Likes to flip or fly like a bat. Oh, so wait, you've had that happen to you too? What happened in the video? Wonder why the Neo does that. Okay, it did this. Okay, interesting. So I'm not alone. That's me, that's you, and then Ken. Ken told me about it. Oh man, we almost lost it. Hold on, let's see. We updated the Neo. It shut off. That's okay. We'll turn it back on. Hopefully it didn't overheat. The Neo does get hot and overheat, and it will shut off automatically. Oh, that's good to know. Thanks for sharing. Maybe I'll do a live support ticket next time with DJI and be like, yo, DJI, what's up? That's good to know. And I do, whenever I have trouble with the DJI, I do their supports live, but those are in the live stream if you ever want to see any. It crashed into, wow, concrete's nosedive and yaw. Wow, it went full power on its own. That's pretty. So it sounds like Markabe is more experienced in flying than I don't do nosedives. I tried doing them in the simulator, but if you're doing it with that, hold on. Looks like the Neo. Oh wait, because we were connected to the Avata, and then now we're gonna switch to the Neo. Welcome to the real Aphex. I put my old 17-inch laptop. Doubt it will sell anytime soon. DJI goggles. No, I think it'll sell. Wow, the goggles too sold fast though. Now just have to wait for the funds to come in. Yeah, I always sell. You might check to see when I sell my stuff. I sold it on the Facebook Marketplace, and see what that similar model is selling for. Hold on one second. And that's how you might get the best rate for your stuff. Killing me. Maybe I'll unplug it, right? And then hopefully, because it's in storage mode. And then now, it bound. Now we just gotta wait for it to show here. Remember, it was at the Avata, but it should still. There we go. So it is a Neo thing. Interesting. I'm just gonna quit this app. Don't worry, we'll still remain wireless. And go to DJI Fly. And then, no, the goggles don't show up. Interesting. So it's a Neo thing. A little bit of a bummer. We'll click the X there. And then there. Goggles. And now we can see him again. I saw nothing but darkness. That's freaky. Can you imagine that happening on a flight? That happened to me with the Mavic when I had first gotten it. I used to go on meetups a lot, and we'd fly along the water. And not this one, the Mini. The Mini was doing that a lot. Did a lot of disconnect. I might have to update these again. Maybe reflash them if they let me. Go to Go Fly. So now, in the Oh, that's how it was. That whole black darkness. That's how it was when I couldn't see anything, which was a little bit of a bummer. All right. So now let's see if the settings saved. So we'll go here. That's record if you want. Settings, and then we'll go into camera. I'm sorry, control, and then remote controller. No, it's there now. Interesting, but it wasn't there the other day. So that's good to know. And oh no, look, it did kick it out. Yeah, no, it's not. It's in sport mode. Ha, interesting. But the start stop motors is there, which is kind of interesting because that wasn't like that before. So the start stop motors is there, which it wasn't in the other live stream, but it kicked out and threw it into sport mode. Oh, but we can't start it anyway because we need to put it back. See right here? Do I have my bouncing? I see that it's back in sport mode after the update. But after the update before, it threw all these out. C1 ESC bumping, so start stop motors is fine. So what we'll do is, oh, forgot the mouse doesn't work. Imagine that it worked on the computer. So now we go here, take it out of manual. This is probably what happened to his drone. How many minutes in are we? 1 hour. Wow. So now confirm, and then go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Whoops, we'll get my fingers out of the way, and then go back, and then now. Make sure your fingers are not. What's the worst that could happen, right? Oh, for first we'll put it in manual mode. Oh, actually, we already saw. Huh. Oh, see, there was a slight delay with it going into M mode. Yeah, we already saw what actually could happen. Let me move these out of the way. My glasses. Okay. So now, manual mode take off with caution, but let me try that again. There was a delay when I put it into M. Sport, normal, sport, normal, manual. All right, here's manual. Oh, I see it, but it jumped to 40 degrees. Fuck. And someone said their gimbal didn't do that, which is why I want to put a live support ticket into DJI, because maybe it'll just take the shit back and, you know, now it goes back to 0. Because with the Avata 2, when you put it into manual mode, for me, I don't know about you guys, and this is after the update, live in real time, so it's not like I fuck with it or anything. With the Avata 2, when I put it into M mode, the gimbal pitch is at 0. So we'll just get that out of the way so you don't get dizzy. And so now we're in M mode, 40 degrees, which means it'll take off like a bat out of hell. So we'll just fix that. Whoops. We'll just put this like this, 0, in case I don't know what's gonna happen, right? And now start motors. Wow. Nice. Sweet, and there's the kill switch. So you got to do that. So I don't know. So it sounds like the same thing happened to this fella. So I would say maybe 15 minutes in, they could start watching, right? So now we can shut this off and go to the next question. And may we take the next call, please? Hello, caller. You're on the air. Imagine that. I had like a 800 number. Call now. And you'll be live with, hello, hi, I'm having a problem with my drone. Now I just updated it, and now when I press the kill switch, it's just not working. I'm like, oh, well, we got you covered. Well, caller, well, you probably, what's your name, where you're from? Right, all right, so that's good. We got that fixed. Let me just do this really quick so that we can post their stop mirroring, their solution. So now we'll go here. And then, I'd say 50 minutes, right? Reply. Try 50 minutes. Oops. Try 50 minutes into video. Possible solution for you. Okay? And let us know how it goes, actually. Hold on. Hope this helps. Let us know how it goes. And then we'll just do a space. And then voila. Sweet. Oh wow, we have more. Oh wait. Oh snap, something went wrong with displaying this web page. Oh wow, interesting. My comments disappeared. Look at that. You know, hopefully we're still live. Oh yeah, we're still live. Oh no. Wait, and let me, hopefully I sent them the right link too. Hold on.
Go to motionarray.com.
Oh, no. I didn't send them the right link. Hold on one second. People are like, what? I sent them the one to not my tab. Oh yeah. Hold on one second. I'll just cut that, and then I have to edit it. Edit this. Pop out. Oh, and then hold on. Start a new chat. I see your guys' chats. As you saw, it just crashed. And then I'm just gonna go here. Hopefully he's not live. He's now on live too, and then he's clicking on the link and watching the wrong video. Hold on one second. Also, you have one for 8 minutes, and then one for 50 minutes. So there might have. Oh, that's because we had just started it, and we thought it was going to work, and apparently we got a blackout. Save, and then we'll just click it, make sure it works. Yep. Awesome. That's the link, and then now we're gonna go back to DJI Assistant because I think I might flash the goggles again. But before we do that, we will go back to YouTube. Oh, nice. I have it as a link anyway, so it's fine. I don't have to go to it every time. And there we go. So now we got that question answered. Great. Hopefully that helps. Let us know how it goes. And you know, but I'm gonna go back here because someone said something really important that. Likely really fast on its own. Yeah, but no buttons help. No buttons helped. It crashed into okay. Yeah, no buttons help, but no buttons helped me because as you saw, aside from it putting it back into sport mode from the update, all my buttons were just gone. Oh, Midnight Off-Road Runner. That's really cool. Hold on a second. Likely really fast. I put my 17. We saw that one. Hold on, I'm just catching up with the chats. I don't know. Windows laptops. Okay. Don't sell as well as if it was a Mac. Yeah, I could see that because I've had Windows machines before. They just become, but wait, your machines are far different than Windows. You have like those custom built gaming machines, right? Like your stuff is custom. It's not like out of the box where you go to Best Buy and, you know, it becomes a brick after some time. So I think you might have better luck with your stuff, Afix, because negative attitude, when you see that, you know it's going to do that bat out of hell, and it's scary. I know the Neo is dangerous. I think we're going to do the next live stream with the support ticket to DJI. I checked my crash video on my PC and it snowed the same. And it showed the same negative. Oh wow, like yours, bat out of hell. Interesting. Okay. Showed. Yeah, I see that. Showed typos. I flicked it into manual mode. I flicked it into normal mode. I do. Yeah, but only if it works. Like you saw, if you see the video, it didn't work. I've had this issue. Oh, so him too. Oh my God. So that's me. That's so Midnight Off-Road Runner, Mark Bay, Ken, one of our viewers, subscriber, and someone else. Oh my God. So we're not the only ones having the Neo do that. That's good to know. So that means great idea for the next video. So we're gonna go live with DJI, not today, but probably tomorrow. I do all my support tickets with them live. They tend to run a little bit long because it's DJI and they tell you do this, do that. They might say flash the firmware again. They might say let's see how it flies. I don't know, maybe I might be able to do that in here, or just put it out there and stream it, because you know, but then again they'd want it to be in manual mode. I don't know, we'll see. And then showed in, okay, and then I've had this issue. Wow, that's good to know though. Thanks for sharing, Midnight Off-Road Runner. The Neo, yes, that's what I saw. Neo is dangerous at times. Yeah, but it shouldn't be. It should not. Like if they're trying to make a drone similar to the experience of the Avata but smaller, the Avata 2 or even the Avata 1, because the Avata 1 doesn't do that, then it should not be doing that. Like literally, should not, especially if it's your first starter drone. Because your first experience could be your last. Like, could you imagine not knowing what to do? It does. Oh wow, wait, hold on. That I didn't know. Hold on. Why wouldn't it go back up? Okay. It does this with the motion controller as well. That's scary. It flies off into its. Oh wow, that's that. No, I was confident with the motion controller, always thinking that was the go-to thing to use because the experience was not as streamlined as this thing. But now it's doing that with the motion control. That's really messed up. We only see. Oh, sorry. We only see my camera. Yes. Hold on one second. Thanks for the tip. This is why it helps to have you guys here because you help me fix it. Because all right. Yeah, that's definitely good to know. Yeah, it does suck though. Yeah, the gimbal mounts on the Neo are easy to damage. Yeah, I that's why I didn't put good call. That's why I didn't put this on. The little gimbal protector that I ordered from was it AliExpress? One of those websites where it's like cheap and you just have to wait like a week for it to come. I was like, it doesn't make sense to put it on. Or even I think when I was gonna fly yesterday, you mentioned that you don't like putting extra weight on it because I was gonna make a video with the DJI Neo with the UV filter. I'm not gonna do it. Like even though I might get the views for it, it's not worth it because the drone can barely handle itself now. Has the gimbal, turning it on or putting it whatever. It sucks, but I'd like to make a video with the gimbal, not the gimbal, with the UV filter. But it was a good catch on that one, Mark, because it just had me thinking about all the different scenarios, and then trying to put it into manual mode and doing that. I actually have a video with the Avata 2 trying to do the gimbal calibration, and it's not calibrating because the lens is just too heavy. But you can fly with the Avata 2 with your UV filter, no problems. When you want to recalibrate your gimbal on the Avata 2, you have to take off the UV filter. Let's see. Yeah, they are easy to damage. It's like you have to be really careful. Yeah, the gimbal pops. Oh wow, I didn't know that. The gimbal pops out too sometimes, even from a small of impacts. I didn't know that. Wow, I haven't done that. I haven't had any impacts. I mean, well, yeah, I can't say that, but it's good to know that you can pop it back in. Oh, I see how. Yeah, wow, I can see how it could pop back out. That sucks though. Maybe the Neo 2 will be better. I don't know, but even if the Neo 2 is better, they need to fix some major glitches happening with that. It's a gaming laptop that I bought at. Oh, okay, so that could be a little bit tricky. You can check it out. The G7 SX. Let's see. G7 SX. Press new. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the Mac, the first Mac laptop when they had them in black. Oh, well, I see. And look what they're going for: 258, 187. You might be able to get maybe 125, 150 if you're lucky. That's like me. I'm trying to sell. This thing here. My Pocket, my Osmo Pocket. Really amazing. I think this was their first Pocket, which is great. It's amazing because it has like a little thing like this. It opens up. Actually, here, just hopefully we don't me big, and it goes right in there. It's like a little antique, and then you pull it out, and then it's in there. But you know what? It's like stuck in there. See? Before they made the other one, and I never used it. I used it when I went to Paris, and then got some really cool videos. But then after that, that was it. And I used it for other stuff. But I hated being tethered to the battery. Like, oh, I gotta charge it. Oh, I got it. And then I was like, Then I got a regular camera. So that's why I'm not sold on the new Pocket camera that's out there, because I already experienced that one, and you can't put it at this angle, which is a bummer. You can't put it at, what is it, like a 30-degree angle, or even 90. You can't. So if I wanted to do a soldering video, I couldn't. Yeah, so you might get, but $100 goes a long way. I'm not sure my gimbal number jump. Oh wow, his gimbal number jumps to 40 degrees. Okay, so definitely worthy of a DJI support ticket. All right, that's good to know. They're probably, we'll see what they have us do. Nothing we can do, but just, can he see our? Yep, I see all your comments, because as you can see it now, moving forward, all your comments will be, oh wow, that's so weird, will be in a separate window. Like here, before the show, I'll do like this. I'll open it up, I'll go here, and then go live, and then instead of checking to see if we are live, since now that we have our stream fixed, right? I'm just gonna do that first, so that the comments will always be there, and the live session, and it has to be in a separate window, because as you saw, Prism Live goes in and out. A lot of people have the same problem, even in the group chat pages I'm in. People have what group chat is that though? It'd be cool to know. My Neo doesn't go, well, that's Mark Bay's lucky. Doesn't go to 40 degrees either. Maybe try calibration. Oh yeah, we can try that. Let's try that. Gimbal calibration. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Let's see if it works. So we'll do a gimbal calibration with the Neo, because that sucks. Because my first experience out of the box with the Neo was it flying like fucking press. I'm like, wow, this thing's so fast. How do I slow it down? And then I was like, there's got to be a way to slow it down. And then I was like, wait, let me try that. And then finally it just clicked, because I automatically assumed it was at 0 flying at that speed. But nope. It's a little bit of a bummer though. I don't know, but I don't know. DJI, we'll see what they say. But that should be like an update. Maybe it's good for business, right? Like, because, oh man, wait, did these shut off? Oh yeah, they shut off. This time they shut off. Before, they weren't off when they went dark. Maybe it's good for business, because like if more people are crashing their drones that don't know how to fly, and it's their first time, or even people that know how to fly, like I know how to fly, losing their drones, it's always nice to have a repeat customer, right? But nah, I don't think they would do that, right? No. Okay, so I reboot of the goggles. The wireless feature shuts off automatically, and then now there go our goggles, and then let's go push it to wirelessly to the computer. Click join. Good idea though, because maybe that will There we are. Remember, if your reflector doesn't work, you just have to reboot your phone. All right. Darkness. There. All right, so now let's see. Let's make sure it's flat on a flat surface. And then now we're going to go into... Oh, I don't need to keep these on for that. We're going to go here. And then we're going to go into settings. And then I believe it's in... What is it? In camera? Rocksteady advanced camera settings. No, it's usually on the other one. Probably on safety. Okay, aircraft compass calibration. Nah. Nah. Goggles count. Nah. Let's do gimbal calibration first. I guess do one, right? See what it does. All right, press start. We'll put the drone in a position like that. Okay. And then, actually, you know what? Let's have a look. Now you can watch. Right. Just give me a second so I can get the other camera. Hopefully we don't lose the show. And then now I'll do that. Turn it on. In case you've never calibrated your drone before, it requires you to hold it like this, down, up, left, right, and some crazy funky positions. Just don't stand on your head. Webcam. And then now, stuff small. All right. Click OK. Whoops, wrong one. Give me a second. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. And then I'm going to go to stuff big. And there we are. Click OK, and that should take care of that. All right, so you want to put your camera or your drone another way it goes, and then we'll click start. Let's see. Oh, it wants me to start upside down. And I was just talking about standing on your head. I don't recall step 1 being this on the Avata. All right, so we do that. Okay, oh, rotate 360. Oh, sorry, yeah, I couldn't see because I don't have my glasses. So rotate it 360. You got to make sure you do it correctly. Okay. Let me put that out of the way so we don't scratch it. Oh, nice. So now we'll do it this way. It's spinning. Okay. Calibration successful. Nice. Okay. So now we'll shut it off. Nah, no need to. And so now we'll just go back. We'll try both ways. So there we go. Now, if we put it in manual mode, let's see what happens. Normal. Ah, interesting. It put it up to 8. Might have to be sending Mark those 8 pounds. Interesting. Pay you for your services. Wow, but no, but you shouldn't have to. Okay, let's see. 8. 8's better than 40. Don't get me wrong. Like at 8, I think in the video, 8 got us to a nice slow speed. Okay. Interesting. Maybe we'll do like another video for the Neo 8. Let's try recalibrating it again. Hold on and see, maybe it goes up or down a notch. Hold on. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, I almost forgot. This is a live show. Hold on 1 second. Let me shrink this. Whoops. Bring this here. Oh, you can't see. Sorry about that. I'll show you. Stuff big. Look, watch. So when I put it into manual mode, normal, sport, manual. Now it went to 9. So maybe it moved up to 40 because that's about, like, you know, as many times as have I flown. Each time you fly, it moves up a notch in manual mode, right? Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Now it's at now it's at 9. Okay, and look, I'm not doing anything. A little bit of a bummer. All right, but let's try what I wanted to do at first, which was turn it off and then turn it on again. Well, then do what I wanted to do before too, which was shrink this so we can view our comments. My Neo doesn't go 40 degrees either. Maybe we tried calibrating it, which brought us to 9, which is okay. That gives us speeds fair for a new guy or girl. I'm not sure if it's a calibration issue or it could be a bug. I'm thinking on buying the Mini 4K just to fly with my new phone. I already have Mini 3, Mini 4K. It's amazing. People use that for like their Instagram reels. There's a guy that does real estate stuff, and he's using his Mini 4K and doesn't need the Mavic or anything. And another guy that does real estate stuff that's using the Mini 4K, and apparently it does the job. And you have like Instagram mode too. Mine drop. Wow. Yeah, I don't know how you drop it from 5 feet. 209 pounds with one battery, but I don't need it. Mine dropped from 5 feet. Well, yeah, 5 feet's unless you have the landing gear. And and then the second time. The Mini 4K is pretty much the Mini 2 with slight differences. Probably, I think so. You might not be able to calibrate gimbal with goggles. You might need the controller, okay, and Fly app. No, we were able to do it, which worked out well, but maybe there's another way to calibrate it from the phone too, which isn't a bad idea. Except no, you can't do manual mode from the phone though. That compass it's a compass calibration, not gimbal. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Possible. I think you're right. Where are my glasses? And then we'll let it boot again. That's not gimbal, it's compass. Let me get my glasses. Hold on. Yeah, I was wondering why. Yeah, you're right, because with the compass it makes you do like spin around in a circle while you're standing. Alright, here we go again. Thank you. Alright, but the compass calibration did cause it to go to 9, which is really interesting. Alright. Settings, safety, aircraft compass. Yes, you're right. Aircraft goggles. Where's the gimbal calibration? So which one should I do? Yeah, so we have IMU, we have ESC beeping. The ESC beeping is a joke. You won't be able to hear this thing if it's in the woods and there's trains and traffic. No. Good luck with that. IMU calibration. I have the RC3. Ah, yes, correct. All right. I believe it's in settings, remote controller. You can do an RC calibration. Yeah, let's try that too. Anyway, why not, right? We'll do that too. Click OK. We'll center the control stick. Nice. Okay. Push the control sticks and rotate the dial. Okay, we'll rotate the dial to their maximum. So we'll do maximum up, maximum down, and then maximum left. I mean maximum right, sorry, and then maximum left. And then we'll do maximum up, maximum down, maximum left, and it should go beep beep. And then voila, we did it. Okay, so who knows, maybe that will impact things on the flight. But where is the, hold on, maybe you guys know. Yeah, it's a compass calibration. It's got I tried out low, slow, 0 degrees, and it does feel a lot more. It does. Oh, nice. So a midnight off runner. That's good to know. Watching your video made me want to try it, and it went a lot better. It does, right? Isn't that cool? And then what's good about it is that you're going low, you're going slow, and not at full throttle, and it just, you know, you'll get there. And it's like night and day though. If you see me flying the simulator, I could fly in those tight spots. So you're gonna need more time in the real world, but you just keep practicing, because you'll learn that technique of doing that with the joystick to get it to like stay level. But yeah, no, that's good that it helped you too, because it helped me a lot. And you know, I think I'm gonna practice more for sure. So I'd like to fly fast and through those small, I don't know if I'll be flying through the bleachers with that drone, but you know, just flying in things like maybe the playground. I don't think anyone's at the playground now because it's too cold. But yeah, hold on a second, bro. I calibrated the compass. It's a and I have the RC3. I sold my RC2. So again, whenever I don't think Midnight Off Runner was here, I always sell stuff to buy the new stuff, and because the stuff just lays around and eventually it just becomes a door stopper. So the trick is to sell it before it becomes a door stopper, unless it's like something you can use for parts like the camera, motors, and things like that. Connect it to your phone. It's own C Fly app. Ah, interesting. Okay, so it's only on the Fly app. I wonder why they didn't put it on the goggles, though. That's a little bit of a bummer. All right, so let me just double check here. All right, so go back into safe. Whoops. Safety. So we'll try that. But the drone rebooted, so let me just check one last time. What happens in manual mode? Imagine it reverses the buttons after the update / calibration, and like the drone launches instead of goes into manual mode. That's why I get nervous, because you don't know with these DJI products. Hold on. Oh, I have to get rid of that screen. 8. So we moved down one digit. We got an 8 instead of a 9. Hold on. That's sport mode. No, it's 8. My Avata 2 starts at 0. 8's okay, but I like what Midnight Off-Road Runner was saying, that after watching the video it helped them, and that that it just got your flying speed so low, but it does feel like you're flying fast because you are new to that speed. But it sucks though, because now we figured out a way to fly our drone low and slow, but now we have to worry about it being unpredictable, which is a bummer. All right, so let's see. Wait, someone said something. Connect Neo. So we're going to connect the Neo to the phone. So we're going to go back, go fly. Hold on a second. So we'll quit the app and then launch it again. Connection guide, DJI Neo, and then we'll go mobile device, and now click join. So much better, I could see now. All right, there we go. Oh, nice, everything is in this mode. Got it. Skip. All right, let's see. Manual control. Camera settings. More settings. Control. We have IMU normal. Calibrate compass. So we can only do the compass. Control. Oh, gimbal calibration. Wow, interesting. But they don't have that on here in the goggles. Like, why would it? Maybe it wasn't meant to be flown in manual mode. All right. Then maybe they just added it. Okay. Place the aircraft. It's like this. Okay. Flat. Hold on one second. So that you guys can see. Dun, dun, dun. Stuff. Maybe do stuff small. So we can all. Where is. One moment, please. Oh, there's no camera. I gotta add it. That happens sometimes, but at least when this application works really well. Alright. When I disconnect the laptop, you gotta add some stuff again. Alright. So there we go. Alright, so here we connected our phone. We'll click start. And then 20%. We placed it on a flat surface. 40. But aside from this drone going bonkers after the crash, it's a bummer that the drone can also go bonkers just out of the blue, because it takes away that experience that you really have to fly it in an open field. So we did the calibration, which is fine. It said it was done. We will do it one more time. Okay? Just for, one for good luck. You can't, it can never go wrong. And then overdo it. Okay, we'll press start. Let me just push it. Great. It's done. So we did it twice. So now let's go into manual mode again and click go fly. Go fly. We'll just quit it. Launch it again. And then connection guide, Neo, and we'll choose the goggles. Oh no, please don't. Bummer. I hate when this happens. Okay, let's see. Let's shut it off and then turn it on again. Because that means I have to disconnect from here, which means I'd have to reboot the phone again. Hopefully not. Now we'll reboot it. I just don't want to disconnect this thing. So now it should sync to here though automatically. Hopefully. Let's see if I could do camera view. Nah, because it's not connected, so it won't. Bummer. I just don't want to disconnect the let's do this. And then do this. Remember, I think it connects to the goggles. There. Nice, that did it that way instead of connecting it. Unless it's still asking me. Oh, you know why? I know why. Because we. Oh, nice, it's connected. This part's connected. And now let's see. What? No, it's still connected. Bummer. So I can see it there, but just the app's not connected. Oh, connect to Neo. What we want to do is close that, then connect to the goggles. Whoops. Bummer. I pressed the wrong button. There we go. I didn't want to disconnect. I wanted to do it all wirelessly. Otherwise, you saw I have to reboot the phone and then do the other stuff, and then reflector doesn't do its thing. It has to find it again. But once you have, that's the good thing about the DJI experience. When you have a solid connection, it stays. Once you lose a connection, good luck getting it back, because as you see, you've got to go through a whole shitload of stuff. Okay, so now let's try manual mode again and see where it throws us. Let's see, we got, oh, everything's at 0, normal 0, sport mode 0. Ah, what happened here? It's so weird. So it seems like anytime you recalibrate something, it changes your settings. See, I no longer have manual mode. That sucks. That's a bug. Welcome back to Everything That Glitches. Alright, so we'll just go into settings. Oh yeah, settings, control, remote controller, sport mode. Wow, that sucks. What the you really can't make this stuff up. Sport mode, manual mode. Wow, so anytime you recalibrate something, Can you imagine that happening with your Mavic? Your Mavic? Gain and expo. Well, at least these settings stayed. Okay, so your gain and expo's there. RC controller. I don't even know if I should calibrate that again now. So any calibration throws all your stuff out of whack. All right, so now let's try. Sport mode is at 0. Normal mode's at 0. And manual mode is at 8, so we lose it. 8's okay. 8's still doable, but 40 is just freaking bonkers. Let's see if I go that way. And then that way. And I believe, let's see if it kept my kill switch. Watch your fingers. Whoops, don't want to make you dizzy. And then now, actually move away from the stuff. Yeah, watch my glasses. Because you only get one. Alright, let's see. I get nervous because you really never know with this drone. Like, oh, only in M mode. Okay. Like, okay, 8's okay. I could live with 8. Nice. Kill switch works, but let me see if there's another. I want to see. I know you have a kill switch for your controller. I think there's another kill switch for the other one. Gain and expo. Was it here? No. Oops, is it here? Stick mode. No. I guess it's only with the RC where you can point the sticks inward, right? And then it'll stop the motors. Apparently not. Good luck with that. So yeah, it's a bummer. That sucks. All right, so recalibration of 8 is definitely good on a, you know, but let's see how long it stays that way. I'm gonna take it flying tomorrow, and then I'll see. Hold on, sorry, I almost lost you guys. Let me just go here. We'll stop there. Stop mirroring, and then there. Okay, let's go back to the top. And then we'll go here. And then go back up. Okay, so we were there. Do you have RC2? Let me put my glasses on. It should be there in the app. Thank you for that. We found it in the app, but it's not in the goggles. Let me just shut stuff off, and then we'll go back into our comments. So hopefully that helps answer your question to the viewer who had asked, which was JTDOTCOM6164. Good luck with that, but definitely it sounds like when you read his question, it sounds like the same exact thing happened. It's happening all over the world. It's like the zombie apocalypse for your drones. All right, hold on. And then we have some other questions. Let me just hold on. Let me get rid of this small stuff. Don't sweat the small stuff. Why are there two? See, like, oh, because one of the chat boxes is from the other window. Bro, you calibrated the compass. Yeah, that's the point. Okay, connect your Neo to your phone. Gimbal calibration. Reboot everything, which was what we did. When you do it, thanks. Yeah, we did. I think we did it after. I should have done it after doing it. You need to, yes. Gimbal calibration is in your it's in the goggles. Let me just double check. I didn't have my glasses on, so let's turn it on again. And do that. Da, da. Yeah, you would think it should be in the goggles, right? He's done it now. So it's all good. Yeah, I didn't know. Why don't they just fix these things? Yeah, it's lazy and crazy. Lazy, crazy, and like it's more of a liability too, like when you think about it, you know. I've seen your name somewhere before. Is there a reason why you don't use start stop button on the controller itself? I like to start, well, now I do, you know. And plus, as you saw, it only lets you do it in manual mode, and I don't usually launch in manual mode. I guess I can make it a habit now. For me, I don't, but I like to launch in, and given that the drone is unpredictable, I like to launch in normal mode. So to keep it, if it was more reliable like the Ibotta, I would launch in, you know, do the start motors, but it won't let you anyway. Like, let's see, hold on a second. We'll turn these on. That's on. This is on, and that's on, but we got a blank screen here. Hold on a second. DJI Neo detected. Oh, remember, after you shut off the goggles, to create that wireless experience, you have to add it again. Oh, I gotta take my, it won't activate the screen unless I put my face on. Let that work its magic. So yeah, you can start the drone. Hold on. Don't drop your stuff. See, there's not enough room on here. Whoops. Got it. Just quitting the app. Yeah, so you can't stop it with at least, oh, you mean like that button there? That does the recording though. The start stop is recording, but if I want to do go fly, and then oh, that's what I had before, but I got stuck on that screen. I might do an update, reflash the goggles again, because I got stuck on that before. Okay, so knowing that, moving forward, see, not in M mode, operation unavailable. So I can't do that. But to answer the question about the gimbal calibration and being in the goggles, go into settings, safety. We have compass calibration, aircraft IMU calibration, goggles calibration, and then goggles IMU calibration, and then last view before loss. Not viewable, like when you lose your drone. You can find it without a spotter. Hopefully if you know where you are and he's like, oh, I know where that is. That's by the tree, 3 rocks down by the stream. I don't know. So yeah, no, I don't see it. Anyway, knowing that, moving forward, let's see what other comments and questions we have on here. We'll just do a stop mirroring. Right there, stop mirroring. And then quit that. I don't use it much, not for me. I thought your channel was a music channel. I now realize I've mistaken. It can be. If we we're going to show you how to make these glasses. So the next time, actually when I was using my other live stream, these glasses work to the sound of music. So it's a soldering video. We do soldering videos that'll help you level up your game when you want to build your own drone. And so we have these glasses right here. And so to the sound of the music, and then you'd be like, the beat, and you'll be at the party, and the girls will be like, "Oh my God, who's that guy with the fun glasses? Let's go talk to him." Like, "Oh, hi, Mister," because you're Mister when you're older at the nightclub. You're no longer that guy, but no one will know. Like, "Yo, what's up?" See. Ha 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 ha! It's like a jungle inside. I wonder how I keep them going under. See, kind of neat, huh? Gotta love it. And then what happens is to music. So here, I'll play a song. And any music. It doesn't have to, but we have some rhythms in here. Hold on. Go here. But we want something funky. Hold on. Too loud. It's too low, but it pulsates to the sound of the beat. Let me make it bigger. But that's not the, hold on, because it has to be like in a loud room in the nightclub. You would have like the full experience. Let's see. Turn it up. Whoops, where's the sound? What? Sometimes if it's too good to be true, it means you're getting scammed. That was a little loud, but imagine being in a room filled with music, and then you'll be like dancing, and like, "Oh my God, who's that guy with the fun glasses? Let's go talk to him." And then the next thing you know, everyone's like, so yeah, we built these, but unfortunately on the last live stream video, there was no audio because that glitch, the split cam application, it's got more bugs than the DJI drone. But the guys are working on fixing it, and the reason why I liked using it was because you can film it ultra 4K for free. A lot of applications make you pay for that, but I could see why they make you pay for it, because they gotta keep the developer on staff to be able to keep those features up and running. So yeah, so that's that. So it helps you build, because these glasses only cost was it $10, right? And you build the kit, you solder all the resistors, you solder the brains, you solder the everything. You got 50 LEDs that you have to solder, and then you work on your flight controller, because the flight controller is like 50, 60, sometimes $70, depending on which one you get, and you only get one take. So messing up on a $10 glass that comes with many components will help you boost your confidence, so that you can and your skills. Forget about confidence, your skill set, so that you can be, you put that much more time into soldering a build. All right, so next, let's go back into the questions. Oh man, see, look. Oh, we can press reload though. Solder. Oh wow, hold on. I'll watch whatever oh, thanks. We stream different things. Remember, we take requests too. Great stream. Thanks. I'm glad you like the stream. I love that music. I can't lie. Yeah, well, we thought it was a music channel, so we threw it in. We just have to find music to play that's not copywritten, because you don't get a strike on your channel, but then you just get like a notice, a YouTube notice. Soldering, printing, watching drone videos. You've shot camera videos, how to, yeah, I mean, that's great. We have more 3D prints coming that you might like. Another one's going to be with this guy, Nova. Kind of neat, huh? Which is, I'll show you how to, there's a video coming out on that and how to print that one, because it's not as easy. I actually had to reach out to the folks at Cura, the forum, and one of the moderators actually fixed 3D file to that I had bought. And then that's what's great about Cura, the moderators there. They just look forward to helping folks. Anyway, can you show us the Avata 2 beach flying? Yes, I will. What that song you added? Love it. Yes, I'll share with you the song too. The song I got from Artlist AI. All right, because hold on, let's go to Artlist. Artless. That's what I really do like that song. I like, and it goes well with that video at the beach. Beautiful day, because it, like, it's not too loud. It's not too. Type in beach. No, you got me going. Wonder if I have it on. Hold on, let's do this. I hate that part about the Mac. Like, see, I just searched for something at the beach. There's some family at the beach. Maybe this is it. Previous versions. No. Let's see, or maybe I typed in flying. Interesting. Can you show us? I'll show you the Ibotta clip. It's not in safety. Oh, wait. It's not in safety. It's the control prop. Okay, I will definitely check that out. It really did go well with... It did, didn't it? Don't worry about... All right, I won't worry about it. But I have to find it because I want to put it on another video. It would probably be... Anyway, I'll find it. I know how to find it, but I got it from here, from Artlist AI. Too bad there's not a, I didn't upgrade to Max. If I go to my account, like, there should be a part that says downloads, and then anyway, doesn't matter. I'll find it, just not now on the live stream. Let's go to some other questions, and then yes, let me see what other questions we have. I think there are only a few. I have a different problem. Audio on all tracks just doesn't sound after the first 10 seconds. It was fine last night. I can see the audio on the track, but it just goes silent. Any ideas? And I believe that's the last question. Now that we have here. Oh, well, he looks like the guy from Brothers Grimm. Learn to fly before doing a video. Really? I did. We've been trolled. We got our first troll. He does look like him. Well, let me see. Hold on. New video. Brothers. I think Grimm cast. A really funny movie. Or Grimm's brother. Hold on. Hold on. I think it was Sacha Baron Cohen was in it. Sacha Baron Cohen action movie. It was like freaking hilarious. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, the Brothers Grimsby. Oh my god, yeah, he looks like him. Hold on, let me just fix that. Yeah, look, we have the Brother Grimsby. Him right there. That was a hilarious movie. I like. And you guys see that? Good tips, Midnight. Let's see what Midnight said. It's not in safety. It's in the control part. Let's go there. Let's check it out because that Logic Pro thing is a not so straightforward question. Well, let's do it anyway. Let's do that calibration. It's not control. We'll go into controls. Good tip. Thanks for sharing. Yes, definitely a great tip, Midnight, because I would have never known. That's on, that's on. This is on. Alright, so now what do we got to do then? Ah, the wireless feature. Which means I got it. So remember, every time you shut it off, the wireless feature is gone. And you need to take your glasses off. Unless you have the boot box, the shoebox goggles. Damn it. So I definitely have to figure out what to do with these because it was stuck in darkness. I was gonna say maybe it could be a reflector thing with the light shining in, thinking that it's still light when it's, I don't know. I'll definitely redo these, but I'll do these after the show. Look, they're on, and they don't even get a beep with the button. Oh, that fucking sucks. And the drone is on. And I hear the fan. Now it's on. Oh, there we go. A little bit of a bummer, but I still have darkness. Nothing but, let's see what we got here. Could be a glitch with this. Maybe too many things connected. Oh wow, interesting. And my goggles are in Chinese. Oh man. Alright, so let me think. Let me shut off this because we connected it to the Avata before. See, it's beeping on its own. That's freaky. Bummer. Now it won't shut off. Alright, we'll shut it off. Drone's off. Phone stays on. So I think it is a Neo thing, literally, because when you had said connect to the Avata, it's fine. So there's something with the connection here that bugs this out. DJ, I'll start off the goggles first, right? So that I can get nothing. Hold on. Ah, there we go. I got my goggles back. That's weird. I definitely need to flash these again. If you flash your goggles again, just make sure you remember your settings for your PID rates. That I have. I'll just watch my video again. Drone's turning on. We finally... Now it's connected. Okay, so now we'll go here. DJI goggles. That sucks though. Good thing it doesn't happen in the air, right? So when you plan your flight with the Avata, with the Neo, you got to really put a buffer time of 20 minutes or 10 minutes to get shit up and going again. So it was like that. But now, you know, longer. It would just stay stuck. And it was, then they had little Chinese lettering in there. Alright, so let's see. We'll go here. Settings. Control. Ah. Thank you. Alright. Gimbal pitch speed. And then gimbal. You would think that all that stuff would be together. And then we'll start. So make sure drone is flat. We'll go here. Let you guys look. Stuff. Is that me? That's me. Where's the stuff? Oh, I always thought I had stuff small. Alright, anyway. Oh yeah, it's up there. I moved it. Alright, so press start. Calibrating gimbal. Keep aircraft stationary. And then we'll see what happens. And then, like you had suggested, turning the drone off and then turning it on again instead of just click OK. And then go here. Now we'll go back out, back out. We'll shut it off. We'll lose it in a second. Oh, you didn't get to see. Hold on. Big stuff, big stuff, small. And I'll reboot. I'll try it again. I'll do it again so you guys can see. It's worth doing twice anyway, especially the way this thing's doing, especially the goggles bugging out on me. So you can't go wrong calibrating it twice. Maybe you just push the gunk out. Okay, so we go here. Go into settings, and thanks to one of our viewers / subscribers, it's in control, and then gimbal calibration, and then start, and then we'll shut it off, turn it, and see what happens in manual. Oh, I don't think our manual mode settings will be there again. I think we have to add it, right? Hopefully not, right? In the perfect world. That sucks though that you have to. Because sometimes I've gone on meetups, I've taken my drones and I asked to calibrate, I calibrate, and I'm able to keep all my settings. All right, so now we go here, shut it off, make sure, let it have a refreshing experience so it can do that on reboot. And then now we're gonna boot it up again. Okay. And then see what happens when we put it into manual mode. I'm going to put it in my hand because, well, hopefully it'll start though. Alright, so there's the stuff. Move it here so you don't get dizzy. And then now, system settings, control, remote controller. It's in sport mode. Wow, crazy. If only Brother Grimm's knew that. We knew how to fly, we just... but at least it kept the start-stop motors thing. I wonder if I could start-stop motors and move that here. Regular mode. Nah, won't let you. Alright, so let's put it into manual mode. Wow, that sucks. Every time you gotta do this. I don't have to do this with the Avata. I just have to be careful with the Avata because it's like a weapon. Alright. So now start motors. Actually from here. Oh, I have to put it in manual mode first. Let's see the camera pitch though. I always get nervous. I always think it's gonna like come flying at you. Sweet, okay. So we have the gimbal calibration. It works, we were able to do it without the mobile app, but it's good to know how you can calibrate it there because I don't recall. I always thought everything was in that one window. So now we're going to shut the drone off. Remember, this is a live Q&A session, so we still have some more questions to answer. And I guess we'll leave it open, and then because you never know, we might come back to it. So we got it calibrated, which is good though because I didn't feel confident knowing that we calibrated it through the app because that's like an isolated experience. Because sometimes, the settings are saved for that experience, and then I want the settings to be saved for this experience that we just did. Well, it's like saying to someone in the UK, go to Mexico. I could drive there from where I am. The interstate highways. Do you know there are interstate highways in Hawaii? But you can't. We can't drive there. How do they do that? What's sorcery? Lou, please read comments above. Yes, I will. Hold on a second. Midnight off. Marky, can you take a trip to Scotland to get some drone footage? of Loch Ness Monster. He's a good guy, man. Always trying to help people set stuff up and risk his equipment before. Yeah, I try. I know, right? It's crazy. But I never think about it. Scotland is like 400 miles from here. I know, not too far compared to us in the U.S. I know, but I can imagine the footage that you would get, like on the coast side. That's my dream, to do manual mode along the coast, along the water. Like just capturing, going through those little mounds of dunes and the rocks and those holes. Yeah, I don't know. I would like to do that. And now I can, but now I can't because, I don't live anywhere near those beautiful scenes. And then not too far compared to Scotland, off-road. I learned a thing or two off Lou. He's teaching experienced drone pilot to people hate because I think, I don't know if they're jealous or you also have the FPV connoisseur where they're like, you don't know FPV like I do. Like I once, the guy got really serious. He was like, no, you can't fly like that. He's like he was so like upholding to his conviction, to his theory that you're going to pick up some really bad habits doing that. You just gotta go manual mode. What you're doing is wrong. Literally, what I'm doing is wrong because I was flying. Well, sometimes I do too. Flying in angle mode or level mode, and apparently for the FPV connoisseur it's not the way to go. You have to do it in acro. You gotta, if you want to learn FPV, you gotta go full acro and then go, no, never go, never do level, never do horizon or whatever. So some guys actually believe that, they're like, that's their and they frown upon that and they look back, they're like, oh, he's not a real FPV flyer, he's not flying in manual, or he's learning how to fly. Even if you eventually learn to fly in manual mode, I've met some guys that say, well, that's not the way. You're going to pick up some really bad habits. But the only habit I picked up was learning how to fly outside of manual. And it's good because not everybody, when I first bought my drone, I was taking it back to the store. I was like, this thing is broken, it's not working. And then they're like, oh no, you have to fly it in manual mode. Because I thought it was going to fly like my car, my RC car, left is left, right is right, and zoom is zoom. Nope. And so I was going to take it back, and then, I didn't give up. I just kept pushing. And then I found, I gave up, and then I found level mode. And I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. I love it. And then I found level one, and I shared that with the other FPV pilots, similar to Brother Grimm. And he's like, no, that's not how you do it. I was like, what are you talking about? But I can still fly that way. So, you're going to run into fellows like that. And, everyone... And they wrote it in the code. If they didn't want you to do it, it wouldn't be there. And they thought of guys like me or guys like maybe you, that not everybody can just jump into manual mode, which is great. So I kind of take it with a grain of salt. I'm not like personally offended by it. I just find that we have an FPV connoisseur. We've been trolled. But yeah, let's see, 4 or 5 hour drive Mexico. I meant that. Comment to midnight. Oh, okay. No worries, it's fine. Bro in the UK, Wales. Yeah, Wales. You're lucky. Exactly. He might. Oh, hey, midnight. I'm near a town called Dudley, UK. You ever heard of it? Oh wow. Interesting. Wow. So we got folks abroad. Interesting. All right. So let's go to the next question. I think we got one more question, and that would be the last one. Remember, this is live Q&A. I think it was something about Logic. Okay, I have a different problem. Audio on all tracks just doesn't sound after the first 10 seconds. It was fine last night. I can see the audio on the track, but it just goes silent. Any ideas? Yes, you need a pair of the motion sound glasses. And then what you do is, hello? Oh wow, I left it on. I wonder if there's auto off. Hello? Oh yeah, there we go. And then you go into Logic Pro and you clap your hands to the beat. It's like a jungle inside. No, I'm just kidding. That could be tricky, but I think I might have a solution for you. So with Logic Pro, sometimes people like their settings and they keep those settings, and then after they finish their project, they delete the tracks that are in there. Here, I'll show you. And then they automatically assume that they are creating a new project. But what they don't know is that, quit now, and I'll show you, hold on a second, because I have one here. Like, I love this voice template. It's my favorite. It's my go-to one when I used to do voice. And all my settings are there, my reverb and this and that. So when I talk, it sounds like I'm on NPR. Not here, because I don't use it anymore. But, oh wow, looks like there was an update. So, click OK. So here's Logic, and that's okay. So here's like an old session, and so what some people do is they like, oh, I'm going to start a new project, and that's it, they're done. And like, oh, I'm going to delete that here, you know, delete everything associated with the project. That's just a sound wave, I think. Yeah, so that's just sound. That's just something, a beat or something. So, and then they close it. So I'll close it, and then save it. And now I have my boilerplate. How many minutes in are we? For my new experience when I want to make a voiceover, or sometimes the video is not in sync and you want to, whatever, do it in Logic Pro. So then I open it, and like, oh, a clean slate. No, you don't have a clean slate. So what happens is inside of the file, which I should do now, if I click here, get info, it's 1 gigabytes. A new file is like maybe not even like maybe 3 or 4 megabytes. All your projects and all your audio is actually inside of there, similar to Final Cut. So what you do is you right click, show package contents, and then you go into media, and then you go to audio. Oh wow, there are movie files too. No movie files. Check for movie files, and then go here, audio. Look, all the audio projects, all the audio files are there from previous stuff. Pavo, which goes back to 2023. So you got to delete all that, because one, the file, well, you got to know which ones to delete. Me, I know which ones to delete because, as you can see, I haven't been in here since 2023. So delete all your audio files that are in there, right? And then empty your trash. All right. And then now, if I go here, I have my template. Close it, and then go back into Logic, or you can just click on the template, and then we can do skip all because I don't need them anymore, as long as your bit rate stays the same. And then see, there's something missing here. We can just delete that, and then close it, save it, and then now open it again. And then now if I hello? Make sure that you have... Huh, interesting. Hello? Check your mic. Go to settings. General, because it's peaking too soon. Audio... so input is port of capture. Output would probably be this one down here. This one. Okay. But this is a good mic, so this actually picks up a sound amazing. I could click apply, and then now we'll go here. And so now when I record, you have your sound or your audio. All right, quick look, preview extension added. That's fine. And then when I press record, so now it's recording. Nice. We got nice levels because you want to see that while it's in there. I think you said the first 15-20 seconds, like, hello, hi, how are you? This is a test to see if the microphone works. We're just doing an audio. We'll do about 30 seconds, and we'll stream for a little bit. You get, your stuff. Make sure, you have everything selected for registering, so where it's going to feed out the audio. So double check, like we have the sound's going to come from here. And then now, spacebar will stop it. It's a little too high. But you know how to fix that if you're already working on stuff. All right, and then now we'll go here. If I go here,
you got nice levels because you.
Oh wow, those are nice levels, but it's a little too loud. Let me see. Where's the main volume? I haven't used this in a while. Like the oh yeah, right here. Okay, hello. So we'll just do right about there, because I don't want it to be loud for you guys. And then now, space bar.
Because you want to see your
Great. So I'm going to turn it off here, mute it,
and
and then
you
now
wanna see that while it's in there. I think you said the first 15.
you hear the audio. It'll just play.
Hello,
So
hi,
check your
how are you?
output
This is
stuff,
test
and
to see if the
sometimes by
microphone works. We're
default,
just doing an audio. We'll do about 30
you sounds like you
seconds.
might have more than one.
Stream
Oh,
for a little bit. You get, your stuff. Make sure, you have everything selected for registering, so where it's going to feed out the audio. So double check, like we have the sound's going to come from here.
it sounds like you have more than one device connected to the machine. I have a mic here on the camera, mic there on that camera, mic here on there, and mic there, and mic there. Sometimes the Mac gets confused unless you have like a real MIDI interface. But the trick around that is sometimes I've experienced that where it kicks out, like all of a sudden it's playing and you get kicked out. Like, what happened? So you got to go here. Go into Apple, and then System Settings, and then click on Sound. See, I have my Porta Capture 8. I have my output has this monitor here, and you're like, oh wow, I did it, yay! And now I can do my no. Now you have to go into this part here, the audio MIDI setup, and sometimes you have to do this all the time in Reboot. That's another reason why I stopped using Logic, because it was driving me crazy. So now you go here. I'll close it so you can see it open. And then we go here, audio MIDI setup, and sometimes by default these will be knocked out, and you'll be like, wait, where is it? Here, we'll go here. No need to see the stuff anymore. Let me just get rid of that stuff. Small. That's me. Small. Stuff small. And then you have to go into here and then select the device. Okay, so I have here my output. See? And if I go click on my mic, my Porta Capture, which is I don't see it, it's right there. See, output, it kicked it out. So now I have to select here, make sure it's on the input. And an 8-bit channel, I don't have 8-bit channel on here. I got, see, it just knocked it out. Might be because I just updated it. So I have my 2 channels. So now I have to go to 2 channel 4, and then see, and now I'm back to 2, and then close it, and then open it again just to make sure it saved, because sometimes he wouldn't be here, and what we'll like to say is welcome back to Everything That Glitches. Sometimes it doesn't save. See, back on output, and then so what you do is you just leave it on the input, and then just leave it like that until you're done recording. Shrink the screen, whatever. What did it do that? It did that somewhere else. I can't remember. Oh, with the DJI Neo. They could be cousins, right? All right, so knowing that, I'm moving forward, and then I'm gonna close it because I'm not doing Logic right now anyway. And then that's it. Other issue is you might have go into settings, audio, info. Where is it? Oh, that's audio MIDI. Sorry, wrong one. Settings, general, and then you have your audio here. Recording. Make sure all your settings are there. Like they match up, and then. But it sounds like you know what you're doing. I was just thinking of something else. Hold on. But I don't see it. View, info, advanced, general. You can select your startup template, but I already have mine. I always click on that one. I don't see it though. I don't know, I've never used it because I never run out of space. But it could be that you, if you don't have enough space on your hard drive, then it's always writing and saving stuff. Like you saw that one file was 1 gig, and if you're running out of space, if you have movies and videos and whatever you're editing on there, and you don't have enough space to write to, you're going to cap out, and it's not going to play your audio. It's going to just give you silence. So check your space, and if that's the case, I didn't see it here, because how in Final Cut you can change your scratch disk. I don't know. It might be in there, but I've never done it, so I don't know where to look for it if it is there. And for this, I'm going to click Don't Save. Take your sound file you're working from, and just put it on another drive, scratch disk, and make sure all the audio files that you're using to that project are there too. You might have to resync them, but as you see, stores it all in there, so you don't have to resync them. So everything's self-contained, and hopefully that helps you. I would say maybe what 210, maybe 2 hours 10 minutes for his solution, so he doesn't have to watch the whole video. Here, watch this video. It's somewhere in there. Is the answer to your question. And go to YouTube. Oh, I can just press here. Maybe 210, right? Go here, and then go there, cut, and then go here, close that. Do I have another screen? No, I don't have another screen, so now we'll just go here. Just go to the channel, and then here, and then that's it. Then we gotta go. Oh, there's Brothers Grimm. All right, hold on. Here we go. Reply. I would say let's say 210. Oh, not 210, not 2 minutes. 2 minutes, he'd be like, wait, I can't find it, right? Yeah, 210. 210 into video would be a possible solution that may work for you. Hope this helps. Let us know how it goes. Just double check that. I'll turn the sound off. Oh, we muted it, which is good because you want to do that. Oh, it won't tell us the time until bummer. It's all right. Anyway, hold on. Here's the link. Hold on. That's 2 hours and 10 minutes in. All right, hopefully that helps. Other than that, there might be another guy who might be able to answer it, but sometimes, a lot of YouTubers just post and ghost. But I'll send you a link to that in the description. I'll reply back again to that, because now that's it. Now we can go back to the chat. Actually, we'll leave that there in case something else pops up. Leave this here, and then there we go. Wales, I meant bro, UK. Take your time and night. I was scared in the field. I know, I was too. I was scared. I was nervous. But even when you it was behaving like one of these drones that you build, where you hear like program it for flyaway and this and that. Like, even when you develop the flying skill, you don't know what the drone's going to do. Oh, we just updated it. Let's see what it does. We calibrated the gimbal, and we'll see how it yeah, we don't know. No, your comments aren't spam. They're all here, Market Bay. Everything shows up. Oh, maybe on another platform. Oh, Twitchy, yeah. I think YouTube are. Oh no, YouTube are holding my comment. No, YouTube isn't holding. Everything's here. I have my comments set to. I don't filter my comments because all comments are good comments on the, and as long as they're not like profanity or anything like that, because the comments help the YouTube algorithms push your video into the feed of the stream so that people can find it. No comments. Lou, do you? No, I've used Reddit a couple of times, but I used it once. I was doing recently. I was doing a focus group, and they didn't pay me, and then apparently they didn't pay anyone. And I was like, what? And then I was like, oh, so it's not just me. And then I just kept posting shit on Reddit, and then other people were chiming in, and then like a few hours later, I got a notification saying I got paid. I was like, oh, that's so cool. Reddit, the sleuth slash what are they called? I don't know. They really worked. And then of course I sometimes I find solutions on there for drone stuff. I was looking on there recently, but I don't post on Reddit, but I do explore on there. It's my go-to place for solutions, and I'm not a fan of it. I mean, I'm a fan of it when I find my solution, but I always like to find the video solution. I'm more of like, oh, I gotta read that. I gotta read through the thread of like 1,000 somethings just to find my answer. But usually, the latest one is like the newest one. But it's good. I like it. I do like it. I just, wow, 4 a.m. Yes, midnight off-road runner. It's midnight, but we'll be back. I probably will be back maybe tomorrow. Maybe next week. It's my kid's birthday, so I have to hang with him. But I will send midnight Marker Bay. Send me your I'll give you my email. You can send it here. One second. I believe it's here. Oh, not there. That's on there. That's my Wix website that I made. Click more. It's free. Wix is free. And then I'll go here. Yeah, so Mark Bay, send me an email and I can send you one of these. And I can also send one to Midnight Off-Road Runner if you want. For sure, I think Mark wants one of these plaques. Kind of neat, huh? I've got to print them. It usually takes a day to print one. I have to change the settings on the laser engraver. When a company sent me the laser engraver, and I was like, oh, wow, that's so cool. In exchange, they're like, can you make some videos for us? I'm like, sure, I'll take a laser engraver in exchange for that. Was the way to go from gifted to pay, but right now I'm like in gifted mode. Companies will gift me stuff. And then once I figure out how to put together a contract, I'll be in paid mode for like paid. But I kind of like the gifted. Who doesn't want like a free GoPro or like a camera and stuff like that? So yeah, just send me your email and I'll send email or wherever you want. It can go anywhere. It can go to your house. It can go to your office. It can go to Best Buy. It can go to a store. You can remain completely anonymous. Doesn't matter. It's fine as long as you have an address. The furthest we shipped to was Australia, I think Africa, and somewhere else. London, I think we've shipped to London before. California, because Aphex is in California. Aphex tends to win all the contests that we have. Except now it looks like we got competition. So I don't know. In the next contest we have, we'll have more folks taking part of it. I'll send you one of those. So let's see. Now we'll do, oh, perfect. Can you show the Avata to Beach? Yes, I will show the Avata to Beach video because it is the end. And next time I will find that song because I'm going to use it again on another video that I'm making because I like it. And that's it. I hope this video helped you guys. We were able to answer your questions, hope, possible solutions. And like I said, anything I have an issue with, I usually make a video for. So sometimes whether it be drone, 3D printing, whether it be the soundtrack post, software related, maybe something in my garden broke, and I'm like, if I can't fix it, I'm like, this definitely deserves a video. Because as handy as I might think I am, you see some of these videos. There's even a video that gets hundreds of views on how to take off the cover for your action camera. So sometimes the most mundane things are solutions for people, and that's why it's here. Because a lot of times you get roasted on these Facebook forums. You didn't read the manual, or you don't know. How could you not know? I don't know. I don't know how I could not know. I just don't know. So it's like, yes, that's why we're here. And then if you have an idea, like I say for other videos, feel free to leave them down below. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. And here we go, taking the show on the road. One moment, please. Good night. I'll still see the comments though, so I'll reply back.
It's a beautiful day at the beach. I was losing my mind for about a week until I could call you on. I'll meet you at the waterline. Birds are flying up above. We both need a little love. Hiding a million different things. Waiting for the nighttime to see what it brings. And I'm still living deep in my head. And sometimes I feel my eyes there. Maybe tonight, baby, take our love instead. Yeah, I'm still living deep in my head. And sometimes I feel my eyes there. Maybe tonight, baby, take our love instead. Yes, I know we're not the same. I'm so tired of playing games. You don't have to be so hard. Just tell me your dreams, the things you like. What turns you off, what makes you doubt. I'll tell you my deepest secrets. I wanna let them out. Hiding a million different things. Waiting for the nighttime to see what it brings. And I'm still living deep in my head. And sometimes I feel my heart is there. Maybe tonight, baby, could I love instead? Yeah, I'm still living deep in my head. And sometimes I feel my heart is there. Maybe tonight, baby, could I love instead? It's a beautiful day at the beach. I was losing my mind for about a week until I could call you on. I'll meet you at the waterline. Birds are flying up above. We both need a little love. Hiding a million different things. Waiting for the nighttime to see what it brings. And I'm still living deep in my head. And sometimes I feel my eyes there. Maybe tonight, baby, take our love instead. Yeah, I'm still living deep in my head. And sometimes I feel my eyes there. Maybe tonight, baby, take our love instead. Yes, I know we're not the same. I'm so tired of playing games. You don't have to be so hard. Just tell me your dreams, the things you like. What turns you off, what